So now that we've got Kong rewired into Live, we need to go ahead and create our basic groove. Now I reset Kong originally, and so I have no drum sounds in there. If I click on any of the pads, we don't hear anything at all. So we need to set up some sounds. Let's start out with the bass drum. Now, we have basically 4 different types of modules that we can use to create sounds. There's a sampler, a loop player, and then there's a physical modeling and synth drums. Okay? But we're going to do something just a little bit differently. We're going to use, there are 2 other generators, sound generators here. One, called Tone, is in fact a sine wave generator. And so if we start out and lower the pitch there a little bit and play around with it just a bit, we can get something that sounds an awful lot like a standard electronic kick drum. Okay. There's another generator in there too, and there's the noise generator. And so we can go through here and we could add that in. Now that's making it too much like a snare, but again, if we take it down, maybe turn the level down a little bit, add some click to it. Maybe, there we go. So that's a pretty good kick sound. So we'll use that. So now let's take a look at the snare drum. I think we'll try the physical modeling version. And let's try that and see what that sounds like. Well, that sounds quite a bit like a snare drum. And it should. This is a physical model. This is a mathematical model of what a snare drum sounds like. And so again, you can control the pitch. Let's go with something a little higher. I think we'll go ahead and add the noise generator in here too. Yeah, now we're getting something. I like that. Okay, and now finally, we also need some hi-hats. Now hi-hats have open sounds and closed sounds. They can also have some half open sounds, but right now we'll just worry about open and closed. And so what we need to do is create something with an open and closed sound. Let's try the sampler. Okay. And so in the sampler here, I'm going to go over to Factory Sounds. And we can either look in redrum kits or we can look in Kong patches. Let's go ahead and just look right into the redrum. And we'll get their drum sounds. And we need some hi-hats. So let's see if we can find one that we like. Oh, there, I like that. There, that's going to be, I'm going to put that in number 4, actually. Because that's going to be our open hit. And now I need a closed hit. Now that's open. And you see, it doesn't have to be the same sample. Yeah, let's try that. Oops. Select that one. There we go. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so both of these are going to be the same. And so we'll go in here and I'll set that to number 4 too. And what's going to change though is that this one's going to be number 1 hit and this will be number 4 hit. And we'll close that and well, I don't know if those quite work together. Let's see if we can change the sound. Remember, we can, yeah, we can lower the pitch a little bit. Okay, so now we have 4 drums.